You know, it's a beautiful November afternoon. I love just being able to walk out of the house and walk down to the beach in 5 minutes and be able to walk barefoot on the sand in a t-shirt in November. That's a great thing. Part of my dream is to be able to do that whenever I want without any restrictions. Feels so good, you know? Connecting with the earth, sunshine, waves. Beautiful. So have you ever heard the philosophy to not have a plan B because it distracts from plan A? Well, I first of all heard Will Smith say that in one of his in an interview he did years ago. He said I don't have a plan B because it distracts from plan A, and that really rang true for me, because now I look back at my own life, because I've never had a plan B. I've never ever had a plan B. That's just nonsensical to me to have a plan B. There's always just been, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is my vision. This is my dream. This is what I'm doing. To me, that just makes sense. That's just my reality. It's not that I'm optimistic or whatever. That's my reality. I just create that. And if something doesn't work out, because people have said to me in the past, you know, when I was going to do something when I was younger, people would say to me, well, what if it doesn't work out? You know, what if it all falls apart? What if you can't do it or whatever? What are you going to do then? I never had an answer for them, you know. I never had an answer, and some people will call that disorganized or unrealistic or not thinking things through or something like that. But to me, you know, I just see the universe as a friendly universe, and if something doesn't work out, then the universe will open a door, another door that I haven't seen before, and then I'll just go through that door instead, you know? There's always going to be something. You just don't need to think about it, because when you're thinking about two different things to do, that's just confliction. That's just, you're sending your brain mixed messages. You know, you look at all the successful people in the world, they had a single focus. They didn't have plan B. Do you think Muhammad Ali had a plan B? You know, if this boxing thing doesn't work out, if I lose all my fights, then I'll go and do this or whatever. I doubt it very much. He was just going to do it, and that was it. He was the greatest, and that was it. He created his reality. Same goes for, say, Richard Branson. Do you ever think Richard Branson says, well, I could get that job wherever? No, I doubt it. Tony Robbins or anyone like that, you know, they didn't have plan Bs. And if they had a plan B, then I'd be mentioning those names maybe, and you wouldn't know who I was talking about, because they wouldn't have achieved what they've achieved. Because when you have a plan B, what actually happens is when the going gets tough, it's just too tempting. If you see another road to go, it's just too tempting not to take it. You know what I mean? Things are getting tough on the plan A, but there's that other like slip road I can just take, you know? You just go and take it. That's what happens. That's what happens to people who have plan Bs, is they end up taking their plan B, because sometimes on plan A the going gets tough. But to me, there is no plan A. There's just no plan A. It's just your dream, right? It's just your vision. It's just what you're going to do. Doesn't always work out in a straight line, you know. It doesn't always work out the way you thought it was going to work out. But you keep going anyway, right? It's just your dream. Just keep focused on your dream. That's what's important. Keep focused on your vision. You know, this is the greatest secret, is to keep focused on your vision, and you bring your vision into reality by knitting your imagination, by knitting that vision with your thinking, that single focus. And that's what actually knits your vision into reality. It's just by keeping focused on it. That's how it happens, I guess. So keep the faith, yeah? If you truly have faith, then you won't have a plan B. You'll just make a decision to do what you're going to do, and then you're just going to do it, right? And so far it's worked out pretty well for me, and I've only really just got started, to be honest. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. Plan B. Plan Bs are for losers. Keep with your plan A, Don't even have a plan A, just have a vision and a dream, and just you knit your identity with it. You knit your identity with your vision. And when you knit your identity with your vision, then you manifest it into this reality. That's how it works, I guess. Okay, thanks for joining me. Be sure to subscribe and keep joining me in the next videos, and so on and so on. And I'll see you next time.